What is up, guys? And I get 31 here, Madden 16. This is Mutt's salary cap, and I suppose this was inevitable at some point, especially given the offense that I'm playing, the playbook that I'm using. But here we are rolling up against our first serial quarters three deep player, and it was a little tricky at first. Took me a little bit of time to sort it all together. As you see, um, his lineman getting pancaked. That'll come into play later on, but that tells me two things. One, he does not have much of a front seven. Most people in this mode, they stack up on their secondary and they have weak offensive and defensive lines. As you can see right there, that's one of the consequences of that. My team, by necessity, I have you know a stacked receiving core and good QB. Offensive line is decent, but of course I also have the secondary, pretty loaded as you have to have. But I do have some, good budget pass rushers. I have Jadavion Clowney and Anthony Barr. So there's going to be no QB rollouts. He has an out of position Denard Robinson QB card, and everyone has good receiving threats. So that necessitates putting a lot of resources in your secondary. So if you're going to sacrifice anywhere, I guess for myself, I look for bargains along the defensive line at running back and on the offensive line that aren't too paper thin. There, I force a pass as he's going. What he does is that he goes between quarters three deep and quarters, mixing between two man under, three deep man, and cover two, mostly with some cover one and a blitz here and there. But I realize that even when he comes in to throw eight in the box, I can move him pretty easily. Like I said, my offensive line, it's not as stacked as it would be in a regular Mutt team, but it's good enough to give me some pretty good protection. I have all day to throw based on how he's playing defense, and also with what he has up front, that I can run it pretty nicely. And also, you see all the time that I have here, I can just step up and just go with Blake. So I'm starting to figure this out. What I can get open. I throw a sideline lead streak to 97 catch Michael Floyd. He's going to come down with those against a vast majority of people on those 50-50 jump balls. Got a nice little rhythm going. Here's he's showing blitz. I catch him in the cover two, showing blitz out of it, and we hit the switch pattern right down the sideline. So I got a nice little feel for this now. It's just a matter of catching on to his offense, where he basically likes to do the typical stuff. Plus, throw in a screen here. If it's covered to the back, he'll throw it to Gronk on a crosser. So, and plus the inside zone. So just gotta try to sniff that out. As he's caught me a couple of times on that screen and on the inside zone where I just got bulldozed. So we're just trying to squeeze, not give up any more than three before the half. Here comes the screen again. We're there to shut it down. I was in cover four, so that Gronk crosser would have been, let's try that at least. So we're going to hold them to three going into the half. So I'm down 17-14 after getting off to a pretty rough start. At first I was like, you know what, I'm not in the mood for this. But then I said, you know what, screw this guy. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to beat it. So he starts out on offense, runs the inside zone. I crash it with Iloka, hoping to get a fumble there, but I get the big hit. Playing some cover one robber allows me to, really get aggressive downhill and also, jump shallow crosses. He's going empty here with Dree Archer, so there's no doubt in my mind he's going to send him on a streak. So I'm going to bail out and cheat on that. And we get a deflection there as he comes off that to the shallow cross. So 4th and 6. He does not get it, so we're in very good shape here. Here he is in quarters, showing blitz and moving too many people off the defensive line to spies and contains, and we bulldoze him and we almost score there with Talifero. And then we get the corner out there. So we're up, we're looking to take the lead, and we're never going to look back, hopefully. This is the great thing about Clowney. He's so fast and his acceleration is so high. Sometimes he'll just rocket around that left tackle. I got Barr on the other side too, so no QB outside of a souped up Michael Vick or so is going to be able to get outside. Get the INT there on that crosser, and we're going to bulldoze him to the right on the inside zone from under center. So we're up 28-17 in pretty shape. He gets the deep crosser there, just trying to make him take as much time off the clock as possible and hopefully get a turnover on downs, a sack fumble, just something to, get him out of rhythm. And here we go. We have everything covered. Clowney, we activate Clowney to come forward. Boom. No chance. And again, third and 17. Anthony Barr and contain. He's not going to be able to outrun him. Barr and Clowney are sick as far as 3-4 OLBs are concerned. Fourth and 24. He tries to pop the screen again with Dree Archer and almost pops out of there. But we contain that sucker. So it's all over but the crying from here. We get the pause screen, and we know what's coming when we get the pause screen. And this is how most of these guys will roll. Once you put the squeeze on them, you clamp down on what they like to do, and they have no other answers, you will get the eject. So we're just waiting for him to do the inevitable. So yeah, the wonderful world of Mutt salary cap and online head-to-heads in particular. Most of these people are vermin, they're trash, they're garbage, they suck, and do stuff like this. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.